Welcome back to Solo Adventures. My name is Livi, and I'm here again with another game review. Now, this game, like all of the other games I've reviewed so far, is an entrant in the 2020 BGG Solitaire PnP contest. Check out the links in the description below to see the files for this game and all of the other games that have been entered in the contest. Today we are taking a look at a game called Eck, which was designed by John Burton. Eck is a solo trick-taking card game. I know exactly what you're thinking. You're thinking, how on earth could I possibly play a trick-taking game solo? Well, my friend, I have an answer to that question, but does it make for a fun game? Let's find out. Alright, so let's get set up for a game of Eck. So we sort our cards into the three types. First we have the game cards, which are colored with shapes on them. Then we have the trick cards. They look like this. And this is the counter card. In order to get set up for this game, it depends on the difficulty that we want to be playing. So in the instructions, it gives you some different options. We're going to play a beginner game. So that means that we're just going to play with trick cards 6 and 8. We don't need the rest. But if you play the most difficult and lengthy games, you will play with all of these cards. And we put the counter here. And then we just make sure that our main deck is shuffled, which I already did. So we're going to begin with dealing our hand. So our hand is going to be 13 cards. What's left here? This is Eck, our AI opponent. So let's see what we have here and sort it out. We got white, some reds, another white, purple, green, orange, yellow. No blue. So the colors that we have in this game are red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Don't have that one in this hand. And purple, plus white and black. And the white and black cards are like trump cards. So the white cards lose to everything, and the black cards beat everything. Except if you play a white card against a black card, then the white one wins. So in Eck, we have our different suits here, which are the different colors. And then each of these has different values. So the point value of each card is based on how many corners the shape has. So this one is 2 because it's just a line, it has 2 ends. That one's 4. And that's a hexagon. Triangle, that one's 3 of course. And here's the octagon, which is the most valuable or the most powerful card at least. So in general, higher cost cards will beat lower cost cards, but the colors don't really matter in terms of strength. Okay, so we have our hand set up. Just make it easy to see what I have here. As this is a trick-taking game, somebody needs to lead and somebody needs to follow. And in this case, Eck always begins leading in the round. So let's see what Eck has to play. Ooh, a blue octagon. So I don't have any blue cards. If I did, I would have to play that blue card. But since I don't have a blue card, I can pick any color I want. And I don't really want to spend my octagon, so I'm just going to throw something cheap at this. So Eck wins. So Eck wins this trick. What we need to do is by the end of the round, and one round is when you play all the cards in your hand, so 13 tricks, you need to see how many tricks that you won. So if you have exactly 6, you can take this card. If you have exactly 8, you can take this card. And if Ek has exactly 6, this card will be flipped over. Or if Ek takes this card, 8, it'll be flipped over. And if Ek scores one of these cards again, just either one, doesn't have to be both, then the game immediately ends. If ever at the end of the round you don't take a card, you have to move the counter. And if you get to 4 rounds without taking a card, you also automatically lose. So let's continue. Oh yes, Ek won the last one, so. Ooh, so that's black. It's an automatic win against everything, and I will just play this because it's low cost. Ek wins again. Blue square. I want to win for once. I'm gonna play this one. So here's my first trick. So now I won, that means I get to lead. I think I'm gonna play my high cost card here, my octagon, and see what Ek has. So Ek also has an octagon. That means that we are tied. So we set this off to the side, and we go again, and I get to lead again. It's another octagon. This is not a valid match against this card because it has to either be the same shape or the same color. And this one's yellow and a pentagon, so it doesn't count. So this one goes into the hold pile. Also yellow. This one's green. I have more corners. That means I win both tricks. These cards in the hold pile get put back in the bottom, face up. And if and when you get to these cards that are face up at the bottom of the deck, then it just means that you have to shuffle again. So I won, I can lead again. Do this hexagon. Okay. It's not a match yet. Ek automatically wins because black always wins. So they win the trick, and this goes to the bottom of the deck. Orange. If I have the same color, I have to play that color, so I lose. Green, and I win. So how many tricks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have just 2 more tricks, I can pick up the 6. So I'm going to try to win. And I do. Wait, no, I do not. This is not a valid card, so here we go. We need a yellow or a hexagon. There's a yellow, and so I do win. Let's see if I can beat it with this. White always loses, I win the trick. I kind of don't want to win another one, because if I win one more time, then that means that I have 7, so I can't take this card at the end of the round. So the good news is that my other cards are maybe not so great. Let's try. Yep, Ek wins this one. Automatically loses. Automatically loses. So I have 6. I get to take this card, and then we begin another round. Alright, so we shuffled again. Now we deal out our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Heck goes up here. What do we have? So much green. All right, we have some of each color this turn, except for purple. Ek always begins. An orange hexagon. Well, lay these out. I'm gonna decide to beat this one. And now I get to go first. I'm going to put this one out. This one. That one isn't a match. Red, mine has more sides, I win the trick. Let's lead with another hexagon. White always loses. I am on a roll here. Play the pentagon. Tie. This one's in the hold. These two are on the line. So I really want to win that one. I'm going to play my octagon. No, yes, octagon. And, oh, too bad black always wins, so these both belong to Ek. Ek gets to lead. White, automatic loss. Alright, so I'm going to throw out a cheap card. And I still win. Let's put out a square. Tie. I would really like to win both of these. Ek wins, sadly. Don't have any purples. I'm going to decide to tie. And I'm going to win. One, two, three, four, five, six. I just need two more. Sadly, I don't think this looks like a winning hand, but let's try our best. So, and nope. Nope. And nope. See how many tricks Ek has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So Ek doesn't take any cards at least. I don't get any cards either though, so the counter has to move up one. Shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. There's Eck. Eck begins. I have an orange, so I have to play it, and I lose. Don't have any other oranges. Let's tie. And I have a blue that beats this one, so I win these two. Let's lead with a hexagon. Nope. Oh, black wins the trick. These go to the bottom. Well, this kind of sucks because it's a blue, but I have to spend this really nice octagon to beat it, so guess that's how it goes. White always loses, I win. Yellow, I win this one again. I am doing so well. Tie. Yeah, I want to make sure that I win this. Ha. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I need only one more win, so that's going to be with this card, so I cannot win again. All right, let's see if luck is on our side. No! Okay. And I win again. It gets this one. And I win this one. That is too many. Yikes. Okay, so we don't get this card this turn. That's another turn that we went without picking up a card. But X still only got three tricks, so it's not enough to get any of the cards. Shuffled up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, Eck, let's see what you've got. Let's win. lead with an octagon. Up, win this one too. Put a hexagon. Yellow, yellow, yellow. That's where all the yellows are. White loses. Ek wins. So Ek is going to lose no matter what. Let's get rid of this one. I'm going to keep some of my really low cost ones to hopefully help me lose when I have enough wins here, because I am tired of winning too much. And I'll win that one. Tie. Let's lose on purpose. Oh no! Well, we win anyway, I guess. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Oh my goodness, I am just winning way too much and I have to lose again. Oh, good. Come on, you can beat me. Ack, there you go. I'll win this one, and it doesn't look so good for me. Okay, Ack. Please be black. No! Okay. So I won 9 tricks again. Ek didn't win 8, so card's still on the table, but I didn't get to pick up another card. I have to get 8 this time or I lose. Okay. Shuffled up. 1, 2, 3, 4. No red this time. Orange. I choose to win. Let's win. Let's throw a pentagon out there. Tie. Let's hope that losing is gonna help. I hope. Yeah, okay. Ek wins. I have to play my purple. Tie. Ek wins. Don't have any purple. I'm just going to win with this triangle. White loses. White loses again. One, two, three, four, five. I need only 3 more. So I have one here. This is not maybe the best. Throw this out here to get rid of it. Oh, it's a tie. Do I want to play my black? Yes. So, I win the trick. One more and no more. Okay, let's hope. Yeah, okay, got that. And as long as this isn't a black, it's okay. Nope, I lose. So I have exactly 8 tricks. I get to take the 8. Yeah, I beat the timer and I win. So what did I think of this game? Let's go into some final thoughts. So I must say that I liked this game immediately when I first saw it, just because I was immediately entranced by its bright colors. I don't know if any of you have been able to guess based on the design choices I make on my YouTube channel, but I like bright colors. And this is a lovely rainbow that just looks nice on the table. I particularly like how the trick cards look. How they're beautiful and rainbowy colored on this side, but if you miss a chance to grab one and Ek manages to get them, they turn gray. It's like a magic trick. Woo, woo. Speaking of these trick-taking cards, I think that this is the biggest decider in how long this game is going to take you and how difficult it's going to be. The game wasn't very long playing with just 2 cards, 6 and 8, but I think that if you play with all of the cards, it's a lot of cards. I think this could take you a long time. Another reason why I like this game, and I'm not sure if the designer did this on purpose, but the name is super cute. Now, the designer says it's pronounced Ek, like deck without the D, but I can't help but notice that the word Ecke is German for corner. So having a game called Ek is an amazing idea for a game about shapes that have different numbers of corners. I think maybe technically you're supposed to be looking at the sides, which is why like the line has 2 sides and doesn't technically have corners, I guess, but I still can't help but think of it that way. When I look at this game, I can't help think of the word eckig, which is German for something that has a lot of corners. And this game has a lot of corners. So yes, Mr. Burton, I'm not entirely sure if that was your idea. It's okay if that wasn't your plan from the beginning. You can just pretend it was. And I will pretend that I was just very clever. I also love the tracker card, how it kind of conveys this feeling of growing intensity based on the color shift. And it's really handy to have. I thought it was a really nice attention to detail kind of thing to give us a tracker card, because yeah, I think I need it. I have a bad memory sometimes. Hey, before we get into the gameplay, first I want to touch on the build. Now, I did this just the really easy way. I just printed out all of the cards on cardstock and put them in sleeves. except for the trick cards, which need to be dual-sided, so in this case I just laminated them. It's okay that your trick cards and your main cards are different because you never have to shuffle them together, so it's okay. So I liked this game. I had fun with it. It was definitely unusual. I have never played anything quite like this before, and definitely not solo. I think it's so cool and kind of cute that our AI opponent has a name, and his name, or her name, I guess, their name is Ek. That makes me feel a little less alone when I'm playing solo games. And I am so alone. I think the method for playing against Ek is very innovative, and I find it really fun and suspenseful. I think my main criticism, however, is that, of course, this game is run on an AI, and so therefore it has kind of a lot of a luck element in this, and I guess maybe not kind of, it has a lot of luck in this game. Not to say that there's no strategy, but there definitely isn't any rhyme or reason to what Ek will decide to do, because it's basically random. Although I do swear that sometimes Ek is a consciousness, or Ek is alive, because it seems to read my mind sometimes. It knows exactly what I do not want to see, and it's always trying to ruin my day. The fact that you have to get a very specific number of tricks in order to get a trick card at the end of the round is, for lack of a better word, tricky. Of course, our natural instinct is to win as many tricks as possible, but in some cases you actually want to lose. So that can be really hard for me. I think that was maybe one of the hardest parts, was figuring out how to win just enough, but don't win too much. Sometimes this game does make you feel a little helpless. You're trying your very hardest, but the deck is just not working out in your favor, and I think that's just kind of naturally what is going to be an element in a game like this one. This one is going to have high amounts of luck and randomness, and sometimes there's just nothing you can do. Learning when to lose is probably one of the most important parts of the strategy, and it actually sometimes makes cards like this one really valuable at times, because you can guarantee practically that you're going to lose when you have this one. So what's my final verdict on Ek? I think it's fun, easy, quick to pick up if you want it to be, or you could play it for a really long time. I think it's colorful and just generally really fun and different. So if this sounds like a game that would appeal to you, I highly suggest that you check it out. I had fun with Ek, and I think you will too. I really liked Ek. I've definitely never played anything like this before. I think that it's something entirely new in the realm of solo gaming, and I definitely will come back to this game from time to time to see if I can beat Ek at the higher and higher difficulty levels. Thank you for watching. I thought I should make you aware of a fantastic little Facebook group that is still kind of in its early stages, but I think it's going to blossom into something gorgeous. This is the Solo Adventurers group on Facebook, and you will find the link in the description below. Simply send a membership request and tell me your favorite game book, or otherwise solo game-like type thing, and enter into another world of other people who are just as nerdy as you and like to have fun by themselves. I've already discovered a bunch of new games that I have never heard of through this group, and I like to think that I've experienced quite a few solo games in my life. If you like what I do here, please like and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. If we get to 1,000 subscribers, I have promised that I will share my super secret special card and token making techniques. So if you want to find out how I do this, subscribe, and try to get your friends to subscribe. See you in the next video.